Uh-oh. Too dark. Lighten it up just a little. Just a little bit more. Let's see. That's better. Black light. Still talking about Jack and Jill went up that hill. I make a lot of videos. That's all I do. Uh, I'm a communicator. Uh, my third eye is working pretty good. Uh, I was born to tell the truth. To tell the truth. How we know truth is truth? You can judge truth by the fruit of the tree. You know. Uh, truth bears fruit. Anything bears that you say or do produces some type of effect or results some kind of way. And it's going to, have a consequence to it. And it could be good or bad. Uh, anything with falsehood, bears uh, bad truth. I mean, bad consequences or bad results. It don't turn out good. A lie don't never turn out good. If it got that much lie in it, it ain't gonna turn out right. But truth, 100%, when you keep it 100, how you do that is you gotta have a pure heart. Uh, your put it like this, your motivation or your uh, the reason why you do something, the reason why you do it, it's got to be, you got to have sound reason, sound motivation, a righteous motivation to want to tell the truth. Uh, Even if you tell a little white lie or a little black lie or a no color lie, or, whatever, it's a lie. So when you say, uh, tell your children, children ask you, they say, uh, where do babies come from? And you tell your child the stork brings them. Well, you know, to you that's a little white lie because your child ain't ready to hear that in your mind, and plus it's difficult for you to explain about sex. He asks you, you say something about sex, he gonna, you know, want to know what sex is. So if you tell him from sex, babies are coming from sex, and then what is sex, mama, daddy? Then you got to go through the point, and you don't want them because you think that's nasty, you know. So, but in today's world, uh, sex is nasty because sex is not regarded as divine or as sacred or as where it's supposed to be. You know, sex is a pleasure or a leisure, pastime or entertainment, just plain nastiness. You know, so you don't want to go through all that. See, but you tell them a lie. They ask you about Santa Claus, where he come from. What about Santa Claus? Instead of telling them the truth, you tell them about Santa Claus to give you a reason to celebrate the season. And you don't want to tell them about, well, Christmas comes from Jesus or Santa Claus and Christmas is Jesus and all. It get confusing after a while. Then you don't. Then some people tell them about baby Jesus, but they don't tell them the truth about when he was born, what color he was, whatever. So when we talk about the truth, we're gonna talk about the real deal. Uh, how do we know it's the real deal? Because we do our research. But see, a lot of us. Another thing I want to correct before I go any further. Last video I was talking about Donald Trump. I'm still talking about Donald Trump. I'm still talking about the impeachment procedures. But I'm just telling you about the way people think about lying and about telling the truth. And the way Christmas, the way the history of this country is explained, the way slavery is explained, it's other than the truth. You see, it's a con job, you know, and that carries over to religion. It carries over to uh, everyday life, everything you do, because this country was founded on a lie. This country was founded on a lie, you know, and so it was founded on a lie, and it was a con job involved in it, con science. So it's not going to turn out right. Now, I was talking about, I made a mistake and said Samson and Sheba. Y'all probably said, well, he said Samson. Y'all might not even heard what I was saying, but Solomon turned out Sheba. Sheba didn't turn out Solomon. That's why Solomon is considered the wisest man. Now, Samson was kind of stupid. He let Delilah blind him, and he lost his strength, and he had to go through a period of time before he got his strength back, and ended up killing himself along with his enemies. You know, we don't want to do that. You know, all these is metaphors for the condition that the black man is in right now today. That's what I use the Bible for. When I go into the Bible, I see if today's times compare with those times, and if it wasn't really like that in those days, it still compares with what's happening now, because it's really like that now. And I see how the wise men handled their obstructions of justice, and I deal with it the same way. Now, we got a lot of Judases in the house today. Now, getting back to Donald Trump. Donald Trump and Hillary are going at it. If they would have hooked up together, they would have married. If Hillary would have been Donald Trump's uh, wife, Donald Trump, matter of fact, Donald, you should snatch Hillary from Bill, because Bill don't know how to handle that. Y'all hook up, y'all might could do something. Just joking. But Donald Trump, he when he did The Apprentice, he showed me how to handle how to handle how he could handle people. Now I would never emulate myself after him, but he showed me the psychology of people in the world today, how they think about money and power, and they would throw anybody up under the bus to gain money and power. And which brings to my mind Pharaoh, Seti, Sinetta, and the rest of those conscious brothers, how they doing now. But that's the kind of world we living in. We living in Trump's world, you know. Now, how it's going to end, it's not going to end. It's not going to end pretty. It's not going to be very pretty how it's end. Because it's like they're entangling themselves, and more the people are waking up. You still got a whole lot of majority sheep people, but they just fuel for the fire. That's all. They fuel for the fire. That's all. But you got a lot of other people that are waking up. Now I'm about to close this one out. I wasted a lot of time talking about what the lie and the truth is. But we're going to do one more before the night's over with. This is Black Light.